I think transatlantic relations really matter for advancing democracy in Central and Eastern Europe. For many years, joining the West was an important inspiration for people in Poland and other countries, for people who are fighting with communism, for people who are doing a successful transition in Poland. Then when we were joining NATO and the European Union, we were always thinking about being part of the West. And the West is the important part of the transatlantic dialogue. And it's not only business relations, but it's also the community of values. Meaning, for example, the rule of law and liberal democracy. And this is important now when we have challenges to the rule of law in Poland and many other countries in the region, that we remember that when we were thinking about joining the West, it was not only about joining the free market economy, which is of course very important, but also joining the club of the countries which respect the rule of law, which respect institutions in democratic system, and it is why being part of advancing democracy community is important for me personally, because it gives me also additional power to fight for these Western values in Poland and in the region, to be a more successful country and be again a success story for other countries further in the East who are looking for their own path towards prosperity and liberal democracy. Promoting tolerance was important because it was an inspiration for pluralistic discussions and coalition building, to understand the people from different sides of political spectrum. And I really appreciate that I had a chance to take part in the program and to take part in this dialogue during our trip in the United States. But I think when we consider the biggest challenges in the region, I think these are challenges to quality of democracy. Poland and many other countries were success stories of transition. We had successful free market-oriented economic reforms, peaceful political transition, but then something changed, and we can call this process a bad transition in Poland since 2015, but also bad transitions in other countries, for example Hungary, and it is because the quality of democratic institutions was not high enough. And I think advancing democracy now is important because we have to defend again the pillars of liberal democratic system, meaning, for example, the rule of law. And this is our role of people from civil society to act and defend this system. And also, if there is political change in Poland and other countries, make sure that the opposition is not tempted to use similar policies, but to really push them towards advancing quality of democratic institutions in our region.